If somebody comes in, this is new material you guys haven't seen yet. Have you ever heard the phrase, keep a stiff upper lip? We say it when we want people to be stoic, when they're sharing too much information. Lately, it's if they're on social media, right? Because that's where people love to share all their dirty laundry. I'll come back on this side and probably screw with you, sorry. But I realized, okay, we'll get on both sides. I don't want to ignore the people over here. People over there are like, thank God. Because once they find out what I do for a living, nobody wants me to look them in the face anymore. So I figure we'll just share the wealth on both sides here. So when you see people like here with a thinner upper lip, you want to keep it strictly business unless they share personal information. Now, obviously, you want to know about the kids that they're enrolling in the program, but don't ask a lot of personal questions. Hey, how long have you lived here? Where are you from? All that. But if they start to open up and they have a flatter upper lip, it's game on. Next one over, if they have a fuller upper lip and you keep it strictly transactional, you don't ask them personal things, they'll get offended. And I know people are saying, oh, well, it's not their fault they have a flatter upper lip. If you're in a relationship or a work environment, you're not allowed to talk, we do lip suppression like this. And what happens is it flattens our lip over time. That's why the #1 plastic surgery right now, lip enhancement, because we want to be seen as more approachable. That's an affect that creates an effect. So they go in and they change the upper lip. People are seen as more approachable, more people approach them, and it's a cause and effect type thing. So affect change that creates an effect on how people approach them. Look at older women in their 80s and 90s, what do they do? With lipstick, they draw larger lips than they actually have. Pay attention next time you see them, it's kind of crazy. Now, for gentlemen, if you have a mustache or beard, I suggest trimming it so we can see that upper lip, because if it's hidden away, then people don't know how approachable we are. If you're a lady, lipstick, you can just enhance the lips when you're giving a presentation.